Riding home, dark these night. Ah. Oh. There she is, the legend. Let's see. We are returning to the Ocular for some lore. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word, and I would be happy to escort you to the Ocular. Well, say no more.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
That is indeed true, my friend.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own. And your soul is the densest of them all.
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light. the realm yet at the mercy of Vorthri and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change.
Thank you.
I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
You have spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thought as to how you might return to your world? Quite our side, you say. An intriguing proposition, but one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They have become highly charged, likely as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. Such an energetic, unstable state, there's no telling what may happen to their souls within the aura site. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to transference? In theory, yes, but the soul is not candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim. Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporal form, your souls constantly draw ether from your surroundings. This process must be halted, and the resulting surfeit of ether removed. Your minds would ultimately be separated from these four bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home. I wonder if this is also what happened to Artbird. Maybe. Leaving lifeless husks, like those poor souls at the inn at Journey's Head, corrupted by the Sin Eaters, the ether made stagnant by the light. Corrupted? Stagnant? Might I see these unfortunate individuals? Why, do you think you might be able to help them? I might, or I might not, but I shan't know for sure until I have seen their condition firsthand. Then I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything which might increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for all of us to accompany you. While you escort our guests to the inn, I will assist Urianger in creating the requisite oversight. I believe my talents would be better applied to that endeavor as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Big Luke as necessary? Let's make for Armorang then. To Amarang. Amarang ding dong. Amarang ding ding dong. So this is Harwick, is it? Yes, the etheric balance leans perilously toward the light. Towards stasis. What do you suppose will happen to him? Not too bright, are you, boy? The same as all poor souls corrupted by the light. He will become a sin eater. You don't know that. We've defeated the wardens and banished the light from the night sky. Harwick was completely always unresponsive before, but now... Mumble. Then perhaps there's yet hope. If I may, there's a treatment I wish to administer to the patients. What sort of treatment? In the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the ethers in one's body. After some refinement, it came to be used by the Knights of Vobord. Then for far darker purposes. Lest it fall into the wrong hands, I swore never again to make it, but for their sakes I will break that oath. It is not like to reverse the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Treat the patients with the soul tonic. Oh, I already made it. Whee. Gordon stares blankly at you. It would seem the tonic has had no effect. Well, maybe it needs a second? Jesus Christ. What is this? Warmth I feel on my chest. I feel warm and my legs, they don't feel as heavy. Crazy. Now then, have you noted any change in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature and increased motor function, in most of the patients at least. The more severely afflicted show no response. As I feared then. It is true that with the restoration of night, the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow, and yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But this holds true only for the corporeal ether. The incorporeal ether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. Which is why those in the later stages of corruption, like Harwick, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. The boy's soul is too far gone, his mind held together by the finest of threads. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even. By the gods, he would wake to find himself an old man. A fine reward for his persistence. The opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possible we can find a way to hasten their recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament. Do 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 do. suspect the Crystal Exarch has told you of my past, that I was once a mage of the Royal Court of Woburn, and that soulcraft was my field of study. The tonic you administered to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do great things for the kingdom. But in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering. Plague, the like of which none had ever seen. In the hands of unscrupulous men, what should have been my greatest triumph instead became my greatest shame. Aye, that they did. I shudder to think what might have happened had they not. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal ether. Do you think it can be done? Were the sky still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now we may have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail the conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for the ether revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation on the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is what needs to be done, if that's all the same to you. It's all the same to you. Whatever reagents must be procured or spells invoked, I do it. I admire your spirit. Very well. Your first task will be to gather the necessary materials. The purest of waters and finest of clays, as well as a fey lantern bringing with pixie magic. If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help the patients, fine. Alphano, the water and clay will be simple enough, but I think you know what we'll have to do to get the lantern. Don't mean... Pixies took quite a liking to us before. If you humor them with our company, I'm sure they'd be willing to help us. Fine. We pay a visit to Ilmek. Though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed to have been there at all, let alone befriended the Fey folk. Oh, while you're about it, seek out the Numo of Plaini. They will be able to supply you with water suitable for your needs. Or for our needs. Right, let's get this over with, shall we? Let's go. There still remains the matter of the clay. Might I prevail upon you to find it? Oh, deeby doobie dee da. Clay from Amarang would likely be best. Know you anyone who might be able to assist us? Miners at Twine. Ah yes, they will be able to point you in the right direction, I am sure. While you and the twins are occupied, I will see if there's aught else I can learn of the stagnation which afflicts the people here. Off we go! Doo-doo-doo. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I want this and I want this. Oh, I get 120 here? I should maybe do this as well. Damn, let me actually quickly queue for this. This might be like a quick one. Whoa. Very quick one, actually. Well, well, well. We meet again. What's the deal here again? He did... What did he do? I forgot. He was... kicking around. I didn't tank this one the last time. The other tank actually tanked it. Pinching pulse. But he's doing so much more damage, he's catching up even though he doesn't have tanks. That's insane. Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay. Oh! Then Wyatt, then Wyatt, then Wyatt, then alright, we're good again, we're good again. Tsunami. What was this again? I forgot. Oh. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Airstrom, what was that again? Oh yeah, you have to stay away from here. Ooh. Get the double one. My bad. We skipped this phase last time. Oh shit. Oh my god, I almost walked off and didn't see shit. Oh, I was charged into death. Oh shit. Oh, it's all good, it's all good. Nice. Now we reward the guy here. These are the early antiquity where we don't need those. Oh, I want a song. Oh, enemy. Pass on all of this. Damn, only one commendation, even though I tanked so well. Sad, very sad. Alright, let's see. 175 of these now. You get 50, but this is the fucking... Oh no, wait, this is the alliance rate. No more. How much is the main scenario giving? Also 50. Ooh. Well, let's continue MSQ for now. But I have to work a bit on my item level for the weights. So well, what a coincidence. You've come at a good time. We've just this moment finished preparing the Talos, and truly you lot took to Nabarth Rang. Truly was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us a share of the leftover building materials from Daedalus stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along. Clever man, that Chai Nurse. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting the giant Talos to work. Like a giant trolley, but Magnus still refused to see all the good we could do with it. You're entitled to your dreams, Jarek, but that doesn't mean you can go harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. And something tells me Zora here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, friend? I see, and this familiar requires clay from Amarang. Well, look no further. If anyone can find you some quality clay, it's us. Saying that, it isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, but there must be some lurking somewhere or other waiting to be dug up. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time when they used to take clay from Mount Biran mines to make adobe bricks. Place is swarming with coyotes now, but if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse than look there. Thanks. Appreciate the information. Bum bum. Bullet. Don't wanna deal with that one. Oh. I wanna join a hunt train. There's so much I wanna do and not enough time to play. It's a tragedy. That means I have like more content for myself. Going back. The twins have returned, and in one piece at that. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. You have the clay, take it. Oh. I wanna see if was that say something? No, I didn't. He ignored me. Wonderful. We need but combine the clay and the water. Then heat the mixture with the Fey Lantern. After that, it will be a simple matter of settling upon a suitable form and performing the necessary incantation. Back, look, I have a question. In the event that we need of the spell and you weren't around, would it be possible for another to perform the incantation? Assuming they possess the requisite skill, yes. Harlik and the others have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there's a chance the spell could do that, I would be the one to invoke it. Mayhap you should be the one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state, combined with a strong desire to help them, can drastically increase the magic's effect, and you are plainly more familiar with these people than I. I dare say there are few in the Northland more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Zoe? Oh, Elisa is a homie. I give it my all for Halwick, for Tesleen. Tesleen? When we are all of a mind on the matter, Elisa shall be the one to conjure the familiar.
Let us begin.
Okay.
I trust you've prepared the clay?
Maybe.
Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a Porksy. Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
A Porksy. I think I know what you mean.
People arrive. What up, Samler? And Porksy's the pigs.
There we are. How's that?
Well, it is certainly creative. There's no denying that.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
You're not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye. Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise. on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
Yep, God.
Not bad for a first attempt. Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric. Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
Piglet.
A name.
Tesleen.
All right, I've decided. Now.
Oh, or maybe Alpha.
Go, Angelo!
Angela, what the hell?
Mother, I...
Oh shit. I believe it did. You and your fledgling family have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul. Gods, I would jump for joy if I weren't so exhausted. So close now, Halric. As you are even now in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. What you may not have realized is that the same is also true for the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect, that is, to induce stagnation, thus enabling our safe transport to the source via our side. Yes. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Back Luke said when the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound a lot like some of the tempered back in the source? Not really. It is the fate of most tempered to become slaves to primates, save in a handful of cases. Or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. Gabu. Oh, my man. Exactly. His condition is uncannily similar to Harwick's, is it not? The only difference being that his soul was suffused with earth-aspected ether instead of light. It follows that if his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation, there may be a chance we can save him. Wait? Forgive me, but who is this Gabu fellow of whom you speak? I see. His condition does sound similar. Yet there is much more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. I say this is not to discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this is a delicate work we do here. Work requiring patience. Of course, and as long as there is hope for the patience here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see it through. But I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If it is all the same to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with the treatment. The two of you should return to the crystarium with Luke and see if you can make some headway with their newly posited theories. I would tell you to rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. Ah, the fire of youth. Let us return to the crystarium then. Finally, I found you. Oh, this guy. Kaishia, what are you doing all the way out here? There's trouble back in Yulmo. Lady Chai is beside herself, sighing, pacing, the whole lot. Near enough begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I will take it, I will be returning to the crystarium alone. Go on then. It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Bekluko. Sorry for bothering you and all that, but she says the future of Yulmo is at stake. Lady Chai's up in the parlor. Best not keep her waiting, huh? Cool. Doobie doobie dee da. Well, not here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off into the distance and all that, sighing. Strange. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. What is wrong?
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
But that is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
What? What happened?
It all began after the events at Mount Golg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see. After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well? No one wanted such responsibility. Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice. Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him, for shortly after that he vanished without a word.
Very sad.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee? Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so? What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
He's dead. We're gonna be optimistic this time.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return.
Not us.
Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Damn, the whole Streamlabs thing is trending on Twitter. What the hell, dude? They fucked up big time.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Damn, I thought we have to search for him now. No? It makes no sense for Master Chai to have left without a word, but even if he had, he would not have done so unobserved. Someone here will have seen something, sure of it. We should split up and inquire as to whether anyone saw him leave, or, failing that, if they have any idea where he might have gone. I will meet you at the Glory Gate to compare notes later on. Glory Gate. What is unfortunate name. Master Chai, why yes, I spoke with him recently, though I recall he was in a rather dour mood. Concerned about Yumo's neglect of industry, you see. With Lord Valtry's apparently inexhaustible stores of mule and no great need for money, little wonder our business were all but forgotten under his rule. But I assured Master Chai that the Boutique of Splendors will do all it can to contribute to the revival of trade here in Yumo, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. The exchange with Moen has taught you about the stagnant state of business in Yumo. Quanine. Looking for Master Chai, are you? Something amiss? When last I saw him, he seemed ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath, and we talked for a while about his concerns over the city's defenses, amongst other things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering after our confrontation with Lord Vorthry, and finding General Ranjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. No, not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, we still would be blind to the errors of our ways. Anyway, funding permitting, I propose replenishing our ranks with volunteers from the derelicts in Gate Town. We have a duty to protect not only Yulmore, you see, but the surrounding regions of Colusia as well. I, for one, would welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for that cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed relieved to hear it. It was on that note that we parted ways. He headed outside, as I recall. The exchange with Cornine has taught you about the perilous state of Yulmore's defenses. Ah, I recall a man fitting that description, asked to speak with the poor burghers lately come from wide. Said he wanted to know the state of things down in the derelicts, and you can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, there was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low for whatever we can scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies. But folk here don't just want to survive, they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself, something about finding us work, I think. Fair play to him, though. Not content with having his ear chewed about the derelicts, he asked about the other settlements and all. After that, I can't really say. Looked like he was headed for Gate Town when I last saw him. The exchange with Hath and Bed has taught you about the poor living conditions of Colusia's downtrodden. Dun, dun. Ah, there you are. How did you fare? Have you learned anything which might offer a clue as to Master Chai's whereabouts? Hey, check this out. Many clues. Interesting. He apparently paid a visit to Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Yulmore, an idea to which the proprietor Not even Google can like pronounce that. They can discuss the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Yulmore. Sounds like he's got big plans for the place. Yulmore, I mean, not to be. Perhaps, but the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? All we know for certain is that Master Chai has shown great concern not only for Yulmore, but its surrounding settlements. It seems logical then that having consulted those within the walls, he would wish to do the same to those without. Zura, if you would go and make inquiries in right, I shall do likewise in Stilltide. Gate Town I leave to you, Kaishir. Fair enough. Where should we meet when we're finished? Well, Top Rung would seem to be his next most likely destination. Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then, but if not, we will be well situated to continue our search. Oh, doopy doopy dee da. Kinda wanna queue for one more duty while I'm doing his stuff. What duty I wanna do though? We did this one. Alliance raids takes a while. I mean, everything kind of takes a while. I guess we could do a trial. Those are quick. No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistal gentleman here no long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between right and humor, or rather the lack of them. We lost a great many people to the promises of Mule and the chance of a lavish life among the free. And Vothri thought to take even more from us, conscripting the few able-bodied men who left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Sin Eaters came. Such things are hard to forgive. But Vothri is gone now, and we're curious to see what will become of Yulmor in his absence. That's what I told your friend Chinas, was it? And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon after, and that was that. The most formidable foe. I still haven't seen that one at all. We're commencing? Let's see what we get. Ooh. Don't die. Very true. I gonna eat some spaghettis. Nom nom. And let's see how different this is compared to
the unenlightened come.
Oh. To the I'm not doing it.
Know you the full weight of death?
Or Cloud Heavens again.
To me, my faithful. Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls. Can you bring equilibrium? I shall tip back the balance.
First one is already weird, guys.
Sin must be balanced with suffering. Ha! The unenlightened come.
But was I on the wrong side? I thought I was on the side with the tether, actually.
Full weight of death. To me, my faithful. Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls. Can you bring equilibrium? I shall tip back the balance.
Oh.
Sin must be balanced with suffering. Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Damn, the mentor is desperate to tank.
My revelations are lost.
Oh, we got 80 this week. Park champ. Big. Very big. So he paid a visit to both Riot and Gate Town as well, did he? I see. Kaishia and I gleaned much the same. He seems determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Colusia. The only likely place he has left to go being Amity. Come, if we are quick, we may yet catch up with him. So what else could we in theory do? Leveling trial, that does take a bit as well. Alliance rate would be like big. But it might take a while. Actually the 50 alliance rates are not like that long. Oh? Guess I could queue. Do I want to queue? Definitely not gonna do the Netflix dungeon. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I might not even get an invite depending on how long it takes. Wait. I went to the wrong fucking... I'm stupid. My bad. Might even have enough here of these to like buy something. Oh, there's a triple trade. How many cards do I have? Even hard. Oh, I got amazing cards from a big happy lady. Here's one. Alright, let's see. We open Fallen Ace. A rank 1 cat side can flip an A. Okay, okay. Alright, show me what you got. Intended, of course. Let's try. Lord and Lady Chai card. Hawk camp. Triple Decker 4. Even got an achievement. Would you look at that? Alright. Try these nuts. What's the news? Alright, Alphano, Kaishia. Or what are you doing here? We might ask you the same, Master Chai. We have been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much as a word, and bade us return you to her side. What in blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. So I suppose she could have overlooked it, and when she gets an idea into her head, I can only apologize. No harm done, Master Chai, but since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you have been elected mayor, and from what we have gathered from the nearby villages, you have been inquiring about the people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? No, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Calusia, that much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, I would not be right to assume the role of mayor. I see, and you believe said resources can be found here? Indeed, the people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is in itself proof of your suitability. The city needs you, Master Chai, and I am certain this man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. For what little it is worth, we will vouch for you should he require convincing. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted to make it into humor, but that dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble, or a boil, more like. Anyway, outside of repairing Master Alphano, I haven't had a clue what to do with myself. Spend most days in the days, but you've been running up and down, trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. I reckon you can do it. You got this lot up Mount Ghoul, didn't you? How hard could mayoring be? You're going to steer Humor to a better future, I know it. And I want to help, properly help, do something that make a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on the way, if you let me come with you, that is. You give me entirely too much credit, the lot of you, but I can't deny it gives me heart. Come, let us press on together. Thank you, Master Chai. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Humor needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I'm here, to find one with the experience needed to see the city thrive. Who's this man, exactly, and are you certain he is here in Amity? Brandon is his name, and yes, he is, or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as the chief advisor to Warthry's father when he was in office. If Wanjit was the mayor's right hand, then might say Brandon was the left, and between them, they kept Humor on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. But even if you do, what makes you think he will listen? Before giving chase, might it not be wise to speak with those who know him here in Amity? They may be able to shed some light on his reason for rejecting your overtures out of hand. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristor then. As I recall, you made rather a favorable impression on him. I'm certain he would be willing to talk to us. Greetings, friend, and to you too, Master Chai. I presume you are here to ask after Rendon. I couldn't help overhearing your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with Rothwick gone, Yulma wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could very well collapse. I came here seeking Rendon's counsel and I hope that we could build a better Yulma together, and that is still my wish. But given how abominably you were mistreated here, I would quite understand if you choose not to help. Worry not, Master Chai. I bear no grudge against you or other people of Yulma, and I would not see you suffer for Rothwick's villainy. As you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Rendon can be rather uncompromising. He has his principles, you see, and little patience for anyone he deems less committed to their own. Your desire to right the wrongs of your past, of Yulma's past, is quite admirable, but I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. I can see it in your eyes and the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive. Commit to this cause and prove to him Yulma has the resolve to change. The resolve to change. I believe he was heading towards Pit 8 when he left. If you plan to go and speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear in your intentions. Very well, to Pit 8 we shall go, and I will not take no for an answer. Nay, not even a maybe. Oh, wait. Foe's most formidable. Wait, isn't that the one for the achievement? A final most formidable. Maybe, wait, maybe there's a follow-up to this. Wait, I think I already tried this actually. Oh, there's even a were-mob. Looks like a dodo. Oh, I got an spirit. Ah, spirit one. No one. All right. Where's the follow up? No follow up. I like the song. Dun, 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 dun. All stench. Okay.
Well, well, it's you again.
Well, well.
Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
Ah, bitch.
No, I didn't invite them, as it happens, though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Yulmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vorthry's villainy, the famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vorthry. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Yeah.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time,
I got invited to an alliance raid. That is right. Ooh, it's actually not a level 51. I thought that you can only roll level 50s in the warlord. Oh, you can see that. Not like I remember much here. Unbind. Just gonna tank away here. You got this, guys. I believe in you. This guy is chilling in here. Or cast. Sorry, team A. Should I need on this for drip? Yes, I can. Not like anyone else is gonna need it on it from the group. Oh, I don't have the explosion circle yet on this. the hell is this? Oh, it's like a Nomuzu head thingy. Oh, that's cool. And these people are not playing the slices right, it seems like. could have interrupted that actually. Which one is this? Is this the first one or the second one? Or maybe even the third one? I don't remember. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh wait, no, I went the right way. Oh, never mind. I'm bamboozled. I thought that it's like the A team has to go left and so on, but I guess it's like splitting actually evenly. Oh, I think we're not really set up. Maybe I should pay more attention to what the guy is doing. God. Guy living the life, dude.
It is to be a fight, then. I am only too happy to oblige. Like sheep before the wolf.
Like sheep before the wolf. Very interesting, very interesting.
I am a revelation! You will be judged.
Shit, how was this working again? I forgot.
Kneel and repent!
Oh, he went in there.
You are but blood to stain the circle! Does it grieve you to see the depths of your own weakness laid bare? Maggots!
Maggots!
You do not belong in my world. Step into nothing. I am the lies upon which you sup. You will be judged.
What?
The world
I did it wrong again.
For such wretches, your claim to life is forfeit. You are but blood to stain the circle. Like sheep before the wolf.
Like sheep before the wolf.
Blood to stain the circle. I am a revelation.
I am a revelation.
Fool is the dog who bares his teeth before his master. You will be judged. I am a revelation!
Any Transformers?
You will be judged.
Songs? Wow, 3 high walls. And then a card as well. What did you had to do there at the right thing? At the symbol thing? Like I had like once like look away, I think. That's what I did. And then there was like once file to the right and it's like circling to the right. Not sure what I was supposed to do there. Are you kidding me? I didn't get anything? Even though I had like 3 high rolls? pissed. Angel face, obey. Demon face is disobey. Ah, so when he's saying like look to the right and you had an angel, like a demon face, you have to look to the left, or whatever it was. In chat, it also what to do. Really? Fool is the dog who bares his teeth before his master. The voice of the god commands you to flee and not stop. Ah. The voice of God commands you to flee and not to stop. I see. Uh-huh. Very interesting. Can't believe I didn't get any of the... Ooh. I'm a samurai. Holy shit. Look at that. I can't believe I didn't get any of the walls. That does make me a bit sad. But it is what it is. Ooh, 4 commendations. Nice.
Well, well, it's you again.
Well, it's you again as well.
Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
No, I didn't invite them, as it happens, though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Yulmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vorthry's villainy. The famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever.
Mm-hmm.
To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vorthry.
Mm-hmm.
Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Very true.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Here.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vorthry was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vorthry's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
I can offer no simple answer to that question. But this much I will say. It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. It seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded.
Fucked up.
The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. In ignorance. Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us.
Respectable.
The distinction between free and bonded died with Vorthri. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
Yeah, Brandon, don't be a bitch. Fuck up.
A Yulmore for the people. I rather like the sound of that. But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Smug face. Alright then, is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems Yulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, that the matter of dwindling food stores is the most pressing. Well, time to get the mule out. Ah, wait. Yes, mule being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required to fill the void. And a man who hungers is not like to contribute much to society. Save violence, perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer and I will consider offering you my counsel. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply and another that of production. Come on. For the present, Yulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbors. This would afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us all, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuff must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relation with our neighbors, guarantee security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to leave the city and take up the rebuilding effort. My, think of that all by yourself, did you? Well, yes. It began as a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago, after speaking with the peoples of Yulmore and the nearby settlements. You've impressed me, chai nuts. Oh, have I? Well, that is a relief. Oh, you haven't secured my support just yet, only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them the means to do so. A fair point, Renan, and one to which I give much thought. I propose the use of talus to aid in the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. The employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos, but Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a ready supply of the necessary equipment, the people would starve before your plans could be put into effect. Well, as the heir of Daedalus Stoneworks, it just happens that Talos are my field of expertise. And with a little help, I'm quite certain we can acquire what we need in no time at all. And there I'm coming to play. Lemon curd Sachertorte. Kudu Wask. Pixie berry cheesecake or exquisite beef stew. I want the money. Shine nuts. Very true. Well, for that I need the ability to cook. And that is the first hindrance. Renan is quite right. Building Talos from scratch would require time we simply do not have. Which is why I propose to make use of the long abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Calusa. They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if memory serves, the tools required to do so should still be at top rung. Come with me. Doobie-dee-da. Not today. How many things do we have now? 240. We said in 129 hours. Okay. Aha, the old memory hasn't let me down. This chest contains canisters filled with a dashingly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of ether in the Talos. You'd only get within throwing distance of one and let fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to Yulmore. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I have said before, it's high time we've learned to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Mr. Chai. Even if the Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. That as may be, Kaishia, but Renan tasked me with solving this problem. I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time. Which isn't to say the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. What's that, Master Chai? What's that? You're here! Yes, well, it should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labors. And to make sure I do, I will require help. It's as Kaishia says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beast that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue the Talos, understood? Good, then let's be off to the quick way. Through the north gate and see if we can find a suitable vantage point for you. Okay. Keep a lookout for danger and alert Shine Nuts when it is safe to incapacitate the Talos. You may move the spyglass as well as zoom in and out. Point the spyglass at Shine Nuts and give him the signal to sneak near the Talos with. Alright. Hold on to your nuts. Be careful. Alright, when are we giving him this? Now! Go, 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 go! a ninja. I did it? I did it! Let's move on to another tab, shall we? Okay. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go! I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. Not us. Aha, that should do it. Now we have all we need to proceed. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. I did it. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. The plan to replenish Yumo's food source showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmore. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. When the people behold these tellers, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. I would say Yulmore's leadership is at last in capable hands. Would you not agree? Very true, Alphano. We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai, after you've tinkered with the tellers and all that. Lady Chai worried sick.
Right. Right then. Form a line and make for Yulmore.
Hey. Catch him? What's up, Kenneth?
What's that noise?
Attack!
Wicked White! Runaway Talos! Call the guard!
Stay back! All of you!
Here she comes.
Is that... Darling, you're back.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see...
Dearest, I can't...
Dead.
Oh! Oh dear.
This is how the mayor of Yulmore died.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Very
Does
true.
that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
You're here.
Oh, how wonderful!
Dearest, please!
Dead. That was quite a reception, one Master Child will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the tellers has seized the public's attention. Once word has blah blah blah, something we gonna do da blah blah. Okay, got it. No need to fast, so I never had felt better. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet the new mayor. You there, Kaishir was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gaytown and derelicts? Of course I will. But lad, I will let the guards know not to bar with the way to Warthry's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, huh? The doorman at the Crown Lift will show you up. Ooh, deepy doopy dee da. Damn. Coming right out of the dungeon, holy shit. Mentor of mentors, holy shit. It's him, the one and only. Meathead. Damn, he's half cyborg, holy shit. Oh yes, Master Chai told us to expect you. The emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we have reserved a place at the front. Right this way, miss. Ah, damn.
Go on, dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? "'Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vorthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
Yeah.
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values. No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward.
Very true.
This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Yulmore!
Clap, clap. Alright, big news, big news. That was a fine speech, Mr. Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Steered them to action, I hope. If I have learned anything from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. It is but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Yulmorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. We must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Talking about me? Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which the city stands. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? We will not be moving into the Emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? Yes, of course. Ate in bed? Aye, that's me. I liked your speech, but there's folk outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who's counting their crumbs. If you have a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Zurai. I hope to see you again before long. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense you all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it is clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. So Arfino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. That paradise is gone, but something's better taking its place, and I reckon I want to be part of it. This humor for the people Master Chai's been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends find a way to make a difference though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit, just a matter of taking the first step. For now, I think it's time for us to return to the Crystarium. Pray return. Truly to see Kaisha thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of these efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters on our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Luke's studies have borne fruit in our absence. But before I do that, I quickly want to check a few things. I want to check the tombstone dude here. So for tombstone let's see, we can. They're all for 90, right? Yeah. I kinda don't wanna buy a waist, but I might have to at some point. Buy a helmet. But then there's also tombstones of revelation. Those are the big boys. Those are expensive. 520 shit. But not there yet. That's a set, okay. Okay, then I wanna check one more thing. I want to see what you get for doing the book shit. Book. Hi there, Miss Wright. Did you come to help Chloe, or can Chloe help you? Either way, I'm glad you're here. And over a journal. Oh no, this journal is all old and dusty, smelly. Chloe is really sorry, but Chloe wants to hear new stories, so I just give these old stories back to you, okay? Don't feel bad, lots of people like to read old stories too. Like my aunt Rowena. I think you and her would get along great. Oh wait, is the book still, Oh. Also, Chloe was just on Rowena's place and she was telling Chloe that you're one of the bestest and strongest adventurers she's ever met. Is this true? Or say it this way. It is indeed true. Oh, I bet you've been on adventures that Chloe and her friends could never even dream of. That means you must have even more stories to tell, right? So let's make a deal. Aunt Rowena taught Chloe all about making deals, you know? Anyway, you tell Chloe all your newest and bestest story, and Chloe will give you her newest and bestest goodies. And we're both happy, right? Of course we are. Oh, my Chloe. Oh, my Chloe can hardly wait. What we were talking about? Oh, that's right. This new journal is just waiting to be filled with all sorts of wonderful stories. All you do for Chloe, right? If you're okay. I wanna see. Oh, you only get elegant tombstones, not the Not the good shit. Time Worn Sonuskum. Can I do like some of these? Complete one of the following dungeon level 50. Shit, I was there earlier. Are you kidding me? Big mistake. Second coil, Bahamut turn 3. Oh, the second coil. Okay. And we have Delta Scape. Alpha Scape. Commence one of the following instance dungeons: Aquapolis, Usner, Legia. Wall of Embers, Extreme. Thorn March, Extreme. Aqua, Extreme. Oh, Tribute, Extreme, Extreme. Well, I guess I can do some of these myself. Or most of them, I hope. Kinda wanna try this out a bit. Hold on. Let's see. Wall of Embers. Extreme. So we're gonna go in here. And do undersized party. And then I say oh no, this is hard. We want to go, yeah. Da 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 ba da ba ba. Infernal Howl. Hellfire. Uh-oh. Gonna kill me now? No. Oh, do I actually have to take out the big one here? Hi. Not stabbing through the enemies. Vulnerable to damage. True, very true. The infernal bangle of slaying. Alright, so I guess now I have this checked in the book, right? Okay. Select the completed to receive a seal, okay? Boom. Alright, we got a bottle. Alright, next one. Thorn March, okay. Let's do this one as well. Ready to sing along, chat? Running away, you idiots. Not sure like how well I have to play the mechanic, or if it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, I guess you have like a lot of time at the end to actually kill him, maybe. Oh no, not the mock. Oh, he's doing it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Next one. Shit, too many buttons. Wondrous Tale. Let's see. Then we do the Akafa Amphitheater. Time to jam. Commence. True, I know. It's something is missing. Alright, next one. Let's see. Tales of Daring. Something. A second chance. I don't know, something. So now we want to... Do you want to do now? Pool of Tribute. What is the Pool of Tribute? Do I have that already? It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, I do. Never mind. Stormblood. You can use a second chance. Oh wait, that's gonna. I don't think I can solo that. Oh. You can use a second chance point to undo a completion, letting you get a stamp from Ifrit again, for example. Ah, okay. I can do it, I believe. Well, more than dying is not possible. I can try it. Hold on. Pool of Tribute stream.
Let the rebels begin!
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I do no damage. 98, let's go.
Rise to the occasion!
Oh. Oh, I have a dice on me. Oh.
The seas part for we alone!
Oh, stack on me, guys.
Rise! Rise to the occasion!
Rise to the occasion.
The seas part for we alone!
Close, very close. I think if I would have maybe better gear, I might be able to do it, but yeah, my gear is kind of not that good yet. I think if you would be like fully decked out on gear, I would be like at 200,000 HP around or something like that. Quite a jump. But okay. Maybe, yeah. That is true, that is true. Let's see, what other thingies can we do? Containment Bay S1T7. Extreme. Ah, good that I'm a professional now, right? Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get cucked by the tower. Oh wait, he's gonna do the jump. Ooh, I forgot about that. This might be not a good idea. Okay, we can't do that. Alright, mission aboard. The Super Bowl light, true. That works once. Alright, what else is there? Participating in the following frontline. Well, how about no? Second Coils of Bahamut, turn 3. I can do that one. Unless there's another mechanic I'm not thinking of. That second one, turn 3, I believe, right? We double check. Second, turn 3, yeah, okay. Oh, it's this one with the towers. Well, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I don't know. Unless he's gonna do the rockets. I'm not sure if the rockets are actually gonna kill me. Okay. My jam. Probably like Not the elegant field. Oh shit, I should have opened that. Oh, actually, does it come when I abandon it like that? Oh, it did, okay. Alright. What else can we do? This is raid, this is dungeon, schmungeon. But I doubt I can do... I mean, I can do the dungeons, I guess, unsynced as well. At least these two. But I don't think I can do Omega stuff. What's the fastest 5-man dungeon you can do? Oh, Vale is fast. Only kill the frogs and big mobile. Why the fox? Ah, okay. And then the other one. Level 50 dungeon. Anything you can recommend here? I guess I could do this one. Or like some... Wait, cast from Meridianum? Is that the... Oh wait, that's the... that's the 8 one. Never mind. Usually do copper ball mines hard for level 50. Ah, okay. I didn't even finish this one yet. I was never in there. Didn't. Yeah, nerds. Mine. Bandit miner. What is it doing? Oh. Dead. There it is. The big boss of this dungeon. Uh-oh. Titan's little brother. Schmeiter. Bobby boopy bomb. Guys, why you have to be so mad? Oh. Hi, we're leaving. What else do we have? So I have, how many more do I have to finish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this is, I guess maybe no, wait, this is, no, we cannot solo this. The rest I can't do by myself. Unless I would do PvP, but I kinda don't know. Don't want to do PvP. Well, maybe we get like an MSQ dungeon here soonish or something. Or I do the second chance. How many second chances do I have? 9? Click on it. Second chance points can be earned by completing select duties with party members who are new to the duty. Second chance points. Retry. Restore the status of a completed duty to incomplete while rendering the status of an incomplete duty to complete. Shuffle 2 points. Change the location of all seals. Only available when current seal count is between 3 and 7. And we are at 6. Does it mean between? Does it count 7 as well? Okay, interesting. So we can like, I can just like do whatever I want. Let me redo the Shiva one. That's probably the fastest. Badam, bum, bum, bada, ba, bum, 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 badam. Yeah, I was already thinking of that, but yeah, I mean, it won't really do big of a difference for the classes, because you know, level 60 or level 30 monk, getting half a level for that is like not such a big deal, but I will do as you say. that it matters. Even though I know that these mechanics can kill me, I still wanna play around them. I think I got the true ice rod earlier as well. Let's see. Wondrous Tales. So now we have 7. So would it make sense to reshuffle now? I have a chance to like finish one line. Alright. You say yes. I guess it's 3 or bust, right? Who cares about the rest? Okay. Did I reshuffle one more? Three lines is very unlikely, but I don't think I can. Like, how unlikely are 2 lines? Because playing for 2 seems like reasonable. I mean, I can't like still reshuffle twice. Because then I have like 2 points left and I can like reset 2 duties. Somewhat common. Alright, let's go ahead. Ah, okay. Well, no, I just want to finish it now. Alright. Oh, let's reshuffle more. Now I'm gonna get cucked. Look at this. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Are we gonna reset this again? No. Oh no, I got a true ice cane earlier, not the true ice rod. Yay. Getting all the healer weapons. Or caster, healer, whatever. Alright, no. Gonna reset it one more time. Right. Getting cucked. It appeared there or there, at least for one line, but like the luck will be not on my side. Okay. And then we commencing. Ouch. Unable to remain Boreas vessel. Oh. Well, I already got that. Bitch. Alright, let's see how we're gonna get cucked. Nice. Okay, so now I can turn this in and then I get either this, which is worth 10,000 gil. Okay, nothing. Tomestones and or a map. So I guess we're gonna go with the map. Yeah. There are a lot of stories, but they just seem so not like connected with each other or anything. But Chloe knows you try your bestest for her, so here, take this. Chloe still likes it a lot. Alright. I'm sorry, Chloe. Next time, maybe. Thank you so much for all the stories. So Chloe knows you have more stories in you, so please come back and tell me more, okay? Time-worn maps. In the course of gathering, disciples of the land will occasionally discover items known as time-worn maps. Fishers can only obtain the maps when using the snagging action. These tomes can be examined by using the general action Decipher. If you wish to learn more about time-worn maps, it is recommended that you visit Vineport in Eastern Lanosea. And then I just gonna use that, or how does it work? Decipher. Sell it as it is. Ah, what can you get for doing stuff like this? Has to open a portal to a dungeon. Tell me more. Where you get RNG'd for rewards. Okay. Is it soloable? Or do you have to do it in a group? Level 80 full party, 8 players recommended. Oh. I see. I might gotta hold on to it for now. Why are there so many generic looking girls here? Okay, then let's go to the... There was a fun little excursion to... in the Wondrous Trails. First time doing them, so... good to know how it works. I guess. Circus Tower. Alright, I'm back, guys. Welcome back. We are giving to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote and, after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Oversight? Our work didn't proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference and concluded at length that White Oversight was ill-suited for our purposes. But Urianger, did you not say that compared to the massy soul of an Asian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Bag Luke's invaluable insight, it would indeed prove a trifling matter, were we not to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. Link which would... we did belatedly realize be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as our sight doth require. Thus, the shedding of these fleshly simulacra, the surfeit of ether which compromiseth them, would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would theoretically be possible to channel your minds into the our side instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process. Which is why we have abandoned that plan, and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. And we are no closer to a solution than we were when we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories and the psyche, I could not help but reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. So I do recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doga and Unai. I speak of the royal eye of the elegant imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient elegants. It is by this gift that I am able to control the crystal tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the elegants were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like onto the soul crystal. We plead not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. Okay. While we are thus engaged, I think it's best that Zurai return to the source and inform Quirrell and the others of our findings. I agreed. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we've made progress of a sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings onto Thangred and Reen, and to assist where I may in the investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Wonder if I can now give your regards to Tataru, won't you? Can I also go back to the empty now? Maybe not yet. What up, Tataru? Oh, you're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. I will be here shortly, and she will want to hear too. She's just tending to the others. The bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. When speaking with Tataru, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay. Guys, it's time to Netflix.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No problem.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
They're dead.
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back.
My man. Finally, we meet again.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter.
Shadow.
Gaius Balsar.
Gaius is in his edgy
Our goals
face.
being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos Ye Galvus. Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn. What's wrong?
In reaction to his body at least, you will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon, I suppose that might suffice. Come then. Damn, they're going full anime, holy shit. Ah, the simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly, there's no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Zurai was barely a match for him if we stay here much longer. Emperor Varus, your radiance. You're alright. We may wear out our welcome. Your radiance, no! Must even the most middling of sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave this vermin to you. He knows! Well, any bright ideas? Just one. Whoa! People leave. Radiance. The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available magic armor. We cannot let them escape. Xenos is gone. Varus is gone. Oh shit. We got here. Execute the one, okay. Ability delivers the jumping frame, okay. And then damn it. This way, quickly. What the hell? Why is it faster? Cheating. Alright then, I take the low road, so to speak. I will see you outside. Stay safe. Alright, Shadow Hunter. One move. Well, someone's been busy. What the hell was that? Arch Ultimate. And you will bar my way. Would you? Omnidog, lend me your strength. The banger song though. What we got? We got here some. These absorbs the point of the machine, okay. Delivers another 500 damage over time, okay. Delivers an attack with a potency of 600, all nearby enemies. that's her. Data. I need 12 of new. Okay. Alright, let's go. Nitak, show them your fury.
Taste my lance!
Achi?
Sup, boys?
Isa, 4 months, only 46 left. Thank you. How are you, Giza? How was your appointment? Guardians in the Machina.
Are you alright?
You're alright.
Peer into my past, did you?
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours, but no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds. My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something.
A device? Uh-oh.
Lest you worry. I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. we may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Question mark? Could you please?
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
You got it. Smiley face.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it.
Thank you, Poi. The Lalafell Council is dismissed for now. Thank you for coming. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Berglu can manage without you. They've got enough science to help them, if you ask me. Very true. Meanwhile, in Maltland. Traitors, you would dare deny Lord Varys something. Onward, before this day is done, victory shall be ours. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think? I find it amusing, like dogs heading cattle to the slaughterhouse. Fucking Elizabeth, isn't it? That here, your soul is. Who are you? Oh, never mind. Yeah, who are you? For your majesty, I am but another dog, lost and wonder of a new master, a hunting dog if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac. Nani? Meanwhile, in Newmore, the first. What are they doing over there? You hear the mayor's reopening Daedalus stoneworks and they're looking for laborers. They talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free talents to help anyone willing to make the move. Free talents? Ha, we best get packing. Steady work, board and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what it is. I don't know what is. Hope. Is this Artbird? Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. Wayward warrior. It is my destiny. See our dream fulfilled. Alright, I guess this concludes 4.1. I have done the thing. And I think this is also a good moment to stop because it is already 1:30 AM and it's pretty late. So I will drop a quick raid. Someone is streaming, let me see. Para is doing the Tower of Sadness. Oh, let's watch that. One day he will not fall. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Maybe we're gonna wait tomorrow. I'm not sure yet what the plan is. Guess we're gonna figure that out tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Have a good one guys, and peace out.